the physical activity and the calcium-rich diet, all those work in tandem to try to reach, or try to achieve the most dense, I guess, that your bones can be. But
yeah.
the weight-bearing exercise and the strength training is a very important component of it. And so is the calcium-rich diet. So it's not medication alone. I mean, it's a lot of pieces of the puzzle working together. So if there's no medications that you can tolerate, still do the strength training and the physical activity and the calcium-rich diet, then you're still far ahead of a lot of people that aren't doing any of that at all.
Okay. So it can help you maintain at least what you have left, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, you may not be able to build any back, but, I mean, a goal is not to lose any as well.
Right. Thank you very much.
Our next question comes from Barbara.
Hi, I guess that's me.
Okay.
Back on calcium, do you have to take it with food, or can you just take the pill by itself if you happen to have a day where your meal schedule isn't working out right?
That's a good question. I'm asking about if you need to take the calcium with food or without food. The calcium carbonate is probably best absorbed on an empty stomach. The calcium citrate, you can...
Oh, wait a minute. Let me write this one down. I wasn't expecting a real answer. Okay, which one was that, the citrate?
The calcium carbonate.
Oh, carbonate.
Is most effective on an empty stomach.
On an empty stomach. Oh.
Calcium citrate, which is primarily what's in the majority of the supplements, can be taken with food or without food. It doesn't really matter.
With or without. So I don't have to worry if I forget it at my mealtime and just...
Exactly.
The other question I had, I'd heard recently that your pills should be separated by an 8-hour interval. Is 8 hours necessary, or can it be fewer than 8 hours? Because that's a long stretch. My doctor has me taking 3 a day, and 3/8 are 24. 24 hours in a day.
Right.
So I was wondering, what do you know about that?
I mean, if you take one, early breakfast morning, you take one, with lunch, or early afternoon and one at bedtime, that's fine.
And so then if I don't have to worry about eating with it, I wouldn't have any trouble.
Right.
Separating them. Oh, okay. This is great news. I appreciate it. Thank you.
We have our next question. Comes from Anna.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi.
I've been diagnosed with MS for like 18 years and a half. And right now I've been with a whole bunch of different injectables. I started off with beta-serum, and I got a blood clot in my leg, and a whole bunch of different ones, right? But I ended up, my ex-husband used to give me all my shots, right? I got off that. I'm on Tysabri now, and it's going pretty fine, thanks to God. I was very scared because I've heard a lot of bad things and stuff. But anyways, the thing is, I love ice cream. I love sweets. And I've gained a lot of weight after my divorce and stuff. And now my cholesterol is super high. I've gained a lot of weight. What do I do? What do I get instead of ice cream, instead of sweets?
Okay, so were you asking about the cholesterol and how you like sweets?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you're not alone. A lot of people like sweets, and a lot of people, eat that way. And, kind of what I went back to at the beginning, with the high saturated fat diet, which isn't a lot of sweets. I mean, if that's, a weakness of yours, then you're going to want to, try to look for the lower fat options, like a reduced fat ice cream, or maybe a sorbet, or...
So, like, let's say if I buy ice cream that's no sugar added, is that okay, or...
Yeah,
that's still hard.
I mean, that's okay, but, if you're looking at like a low-fat yogurt or a sorbet, there's going to be a lot less fat. That does have less sugar, so that's good. But for your cholesterol, I mean, cholesterol is only found in animal foods, so if you really reduce or cut back a lot of the meats and a lot of the...
Junk food, like McDonald's, Burger King, and stuff, huh?
Right. Exactly. That's a high saturated fat diet. And We're like we all are. I mean, we all know what we should do. It's just doing it that's hard on a consistent basis. And really, it's sort of like we try to do the best we can when we can. We can't always be healthy, wonderful, perfect eaters, but we don't need to always be just, consuming unhealthy foods as well. We need to try to find a balance in there. So I guess for ice cream, maybe eat some broccoli, see how that works.
It freezes it, so I'll think it's ice cream, right? Happy New Year, babe. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Our next question comes from Debbie.
Hi. I was wondering what you think of grapeseed oil for the control of inflammation as it relates to MS.
A grapefruit?
Grapeseed?
Oh, grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed extract.
I haven't read anything about that. For reducing inflammation?
Right.
Take it in a, is it like a capsule?
A capsule. Mm-hmm.
Improvement in it, or is this something that you do?
Yes, but it's a capsule.
Huh? And it works on the skin?
They said it's good for controlling or reducing the inflammation like that MS sufferers have in the brain, if you have it there.
Okay, and I mean, it probably is like a dermatologist. Heather here says that you can actually rub it on your skin for like reducing rosacea, which is actually an inflammation of blood vessels, in your face or on your skin. So, if it's effective for that, then it probably is a good anti-inflammatory extract.
Okay.
That's a good.
I've been taking it for a couple months now in conjunction with steroid treatment.
Okay.
I haven't had a flare-up, but just want to make sure it's actually doing what it's supposed to.
Sounds like it. It sounds like it. I mean, that's a good. I'm going to read a little bit more about that, but there is some anti-inflammatory qualities in that, so it's probably working well for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next question comes from Beverly.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks, April, for taking your time out to do this because I'm really excited about nutrition and MS. They said I've had MS for 5 years now, and I have opted not to be on medication, and so nutrition has been my answer to the for my health, and I'm doing very, very well. My question is, how come the National Multiple Sclerosis Society isn't doing more stuff like this? Because food is medicine, and the more people are educated to understand the importance of putting fruits and vegetables in their system, I just applaud what you're doing. So why can't we do more of these and educate people better? Or why can't our doctors do that? Because my doctor never asked me about what I eat.
Yeah, well, a lot of the doctors, they get like a brief, 6-week overview of nutrition in medical school. So that's what, dietitians and doctors are, everybody has their area of, expertise or knowledge. Some doctors are more, nutritionally, I guess, attuned or, well-versed, and some are just going to kind of give you a handout that, gives you basic recommendations. I mean, as far as these kind of, programs, I don't know, Heather, do you want to address that? I mean, as far as trying to have more of them or address nutrition more?
We definitely hope to. It's kind of a place that we've gone with our programs in the last year or so is the whole theme of wellness, because, we feel like you have enough interaction with your physicians and, hearing about different, injections or infusions that we want to, help you with other things that can be done to enrich your life, such as the nutrition, such as information on exercise, things that complement what you are doing clinically to help your MS. But at the same time, while we totally, support any type of complementary